More news, rumors and opinions Friday afternoon, May 31, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Gold Telegraph. After years of devastating inflation, Zimbabwe is now experiencing deflation with the introduction of its gold-backed currency. Hilarious. It has gained 1.9% against the dollar since it was launched. TNT, Tishwash. Iran. Iraq is one of the richest countries in the Middle East. The head of the Department of Land Development and Regional Development at the Iranian Planning and Budgeting Organization, Jafar Hosseini, announced the export of 2,200 Iranian goods to Iraq, amounting to about $12 billion, while noting that Iraq is one of the richest countries in the Middle East. On Monday, a meeting was held entitled, "Discussing the Opportunities and Challenges of Attracting Iraqi Investors and Enhancing Bilateral Trade Relations in Line with Iran's Position in Regional Value Chains." In the presence of representatives of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Iranian Investment and Economic and Technical Assistance Organization, the Iranian Trade Development Organization, and the Iranian Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture. The meeting included representatives of the two countries' foreign ministries, the Iranian Investment and Economic and Technical Assistance Organization, the Iranian Trade Development Organization, and the Iranian Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture. Jafar Hosseini said in press statements, "Since we are at the beginning of the 7th plan, and with the aim of financing this plan, attracting local private sector funds and foreign investments, especially from neighboring countries, have been included on the agenda." He added, "Iraq is considered one of the richest countries in the Middle East, in that it possesses $85 billion in foreign exchange reserves, 130 tons of gold reserves and 147 billion reserves confirmed from a barrel of crude oil, ranked 4th in the world, explaining that it achieved from selling crude oil an income equivalent to $76 billion in 2021 and $120 billion in 2022. He explained that, with the establishment of relative stability in Iraq and the development of cooperation and trade infrastructure between the two countries over the past 20 years, Iranian exports to Iraq have grown significantly to achieve 15-fold, rising from about $600 million in 2003 to more than $10 billion in the year the past. He stated that out of 3,500 Iranian goods exported to the world, there are currently more than 2,200 goods currently exported to Iraq, pointing out that more than half of Iranian traders active in global markets are present in the Iraqi market, and Iranian exports to Iraq are not limited to goods only, but go beyond this, includes technical and engineering services and electricity, which are other important elements of Iranian exports to Iraq, which amounted to about $12 billion. Referring to the strengthening of trade and economic relations between Iran and Iraq, Hosseini stressed the need to strengthen the commercial infrastructure of Kermanshah province as it is the most important route and corridor for Iran's exports to Iraq, adding that it is necessary to develop the commercial infrastructure in order to facilitate and simplify trade between the two countries, and to educate and encourage merchants to investing in Iraq. Developing business by sending and receiving business delegations, participating in exhibitions in both countries, establishing Iranian business centers in Iraqi cities, and enhancing the trade balance by developing imports from Iraq. Hosseini said that despite the large oil income that Iraq has achieved in recent years, the unemployment rate in this country is very high, especially among young people, and he indicates that consumer industries are very important for this country in order to create job opportunities and attract foreign capital. Hosseini touched on the important and priority activities of Iran in Iraq, including compensating part of the trade surplus with Iraq by importing oil from this country and exporting it from the port of Jask, and assisting in the presence of Iranian companies in the field of distributing petroleum products, especially in downstream and upstream activities, and establishing a complex network at the retail level in order to help provide job opportunities for Iraqi youth, and also develop platforms related to the distribution of goods and services or transportation within cities to help the employment situation, especially for educated youth. He added, in addition, establishing joint border industrial cities with the aim of transferring part of the value chain of industries used in the fields of food industries or textile industries to Iraq, taking into account the possibility of re-exporting from this country, and also establishing a trade corridor to import food products from Central Asia. Russia and export local products from the western borders. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.